Hello everyone. I know it's sudden for me to make a part 2 of the Stop asking these 13 questions about my MUGEN collections. Watch this first video. But since I announced I won't be uploading much and really doing much in terms of collections and such in general, to focus on IKEMEN Void and the MUGEN, Untitled.com website. I've been getting a horde of questions over the span of when that video was uploaded. I'm not sure if it's because I have posted every single collection of mine on the MUGEN, Untitled.com website that led to that, or maybe people feel more comfortable to speak up now, which would make no sense since I am always open on answering questions. Why else this video and a couple of tutorials of mine exist? That being said, enough of the blabber, let's begin. Question 1. Can you please update the links to Ijbol or ABC? Answer is no. I cannot. You see, believe it or not, I have 20+ Mediafire accounts, all full or nearly full, and been paying $49.99 a month for Google Drive storage, plus pay $3.49 a month for Terabox as well for all these collections to be preserved. And I am currently still looking for a lifetime plan to add and back up all of these files in case anything were to happen to me one day. I simply do not have the room or time to pay for Mediafire Pro for another account, because my main account has Mediafire Pro 1 TB for an entire year, and it's already full because they offer no more storage upgrades to be adding things to Mediafire. Therefore, it's a bit complicated right now. So I only recommend people to try and listen to the tutorials I provided in regards of download speeds, management, and more if Google Drive or Terabox is a struggle for you. You can also check out sites such as https://jugesdemugen.com/and/ for full games that can be of your liking as well if you are unable to download anything here, especially if you have followed the tutorials. That site does re-upload my collections every now and then, so have fun there, and you can tell them that Mikazuki has sent you there. Other than that, I can't do it unless you guys are willing to donate some cash to me, lol. Question 2. Now this question is the most annoying one that I've been getting lately, and that is, does this collection have Ijbol or ABC, or this character or that stage? Answer is quite simple. I don't freaking know. Now you're probably wondering, why is Mikazuki annoyed by this question? It's quite simple. This question would be asked under a video on collections that was either released 1 year ago or 2-3 years ago, and, to make it worse, it would be under a video of a collection with thousands of characters. The thing is with that, I don't have a memory of dolphins, so not sure why this question is being asked, and on top of that, I've stated before in the past that I do not keep my collections on my PC as soon as they are released. Therefore, it becomes something of an afterthought, for after all, I upload these for you guys' enjoyment. Therefore, it's one of those instances in which you'll have to download the collection itself in order to see if it has the character you're seeking. If not, simply add them in there. Should be no problem on making room. Question 3. This is actually not question, but a quick reminder and info session about my collections operating on mobile. You see, for example, there's a user by the name of MUGEN Lover. He is quite a lot and confident in getting collections that are made for PC and was made on PC with thousands of characters to run on mobile. Now, we all know my thoughts on MUGEN being on Android, right? Right. Well, if you don't, it's quite obvious. As stated in the part 1 of this video here, I stated at timestamp 3:00. I stated that sure, if you want to run MUGEN for Android, sure, whatever, no problem. But I also stated that it's usually not encouraged in my perspective, for my MUGENs are on PC and MUGEN is made for PC. You'll have a much better experience. I also stated I will never cater, nor do I understand the hype for Android on MUGEN, considering all my life, and well, most users agree that MUGEN is best played on PC, same with IKEMEN. So, if there's one thing to learn from MUGEN Lover, it is quite obvious. Stop asking and flooding a creator like me about Android MUGEN inquiries, and simply understand that I will never, and I mean EVERRR, cater to Android. Also, this may be the biggest thing I ever say, but I do not do parasocial relationships at all, Elmao. I do try to be nice and answer as much as I can, but my ADHD ass do not like being flooded in many comment sections of my videos and posts. If you have tons of questions about the collections for your Android device, it is simply best to try it out yourself. I've already answered and stated my thoughts on Android MUGEN. And remember, if it don't work out for you, it's simply accept it doesn't work out. One thing people forget about me or don't notice about me is that I am not going to alter how I do things or cater to things to just anyone or for one person. This channel is for people who love collections, screen packs, etc., not catered to MUGEN battles and Android MUGEN. I recommend everyone reading my description a bit more before diving into my content so they won't feel like they got IKEMEN, scammed, or disappointed for setting their expectations too high. For I say this with love and honesty, no bullshit either. Now the next question. Question 4. Do cheapies like nulls and more run on IKEMEN? The answer is now officially yes. I did respond under that comment stating that on base IKEMEN you can run null characters that do not have DTC coding, but with IKEMEN void yes shameless plug. It is now possible, and we are reaching above that now too. Isn't that pretty neat? Now, question 5. Which MUGENs of yours do you think is the best to download? Answer is simple. Whatever caters to you. Now under this comment I did say whatever runs on my PC, but that's for me. If anyone were to ask which one of my MUGENs are worthy of downloading to them, I would say whatever catches your eye or what caters to you because I am not a one-dimensional person in regards of my collections. They all have different themes, characters, etc., and if you can't decide well, there is always Google that can help decide for you. See. After looking so far, that is the end of the video. I know this surprisingly short, but that is because so far I haven't had tons more questions in regards of collections that often which IMO is good. I have been focusing on IKEMEN void and concentrating on only that, so I can't imagine having to get more collection inquiries after answering them all as I work on them. Sure, it's been tough because work-life balance and people wanting me to do stuff, but I try. Other than that, if you guys even after this have some questions to ask, fire away, but remember to watch part 1 of this if you haven't done so already. Anyways, that is all. Have an amazing day. Boop.